Do you believe, Rossa, that Enoch Burke has constitutional rights? Do you believe that Enoch Burke has constitutional rights? Do you believe in the rule of democracy? Do you believe?
Do you believe that Enoch Burke has constitutional rights? Hands up for your soul.
You are a millionaire.
Stop insulting.
Why are you stripping Enoch Burke of his assets?
Take your hands up. Please, stop insulting. That is assault.
He's going out the back door now. He's fleeing out the back door. Rossa. Oh yes, bring him out the back door. Where's Rossa? This is the President of the High Court.
Mr. Barniville. Mr. Barniville, President of the High Court, rushing away.
Of the High Court.
Rushing away.
No justice for Enoch Burke. Constitutional rights.
Any justice for Enoch Burke? Do you believe in the Constitution?
Any justice for Enoch Burke? Enoch Burke's constitutional rights.
What about Enoch Burke's
Religious
constitutional
liberties.
rights? David
Religious
Barniville.
liberties, David.
Why are the judges of the High Court abandoning their constitutional oath?
Yes.
Why are they abandoning it since the beginning of this saga in August?
Uphold the Constitution.
In August 2023,
Mr.
why are they
Barniville.
abandoning?
Would you mind? Excuse me. Would you mind? Please stop filming.
Why are they abandoning?
Would you please get out of the way?
Constitution.
Would you please get out of the way?
Would you please give Enoch
I'll
Burke
ask you
his
for the third time.
constitutional rights?
Will you please
Would you
get out of
please
the way
grant
and let
Enoch
me?
Burke and every other citizen
Okay.
constitutional
me.
rights?
President of the High Court.
Can I ask you for the fifth time, please, to get out of the way? Thank you.
Friend of Rossa Fanning.
Should be locked up
Friend of Rossa Fanning.
for 517 days
Millionaire.
in prison.
Stripping Enoch Burke of his constitutional rights.
Where is the
Stripping
justice?
Enoch Burke
for Enoch
of his
Burke?
assets. This is what the
Where
judge.
is the justice?
This is what the judges are spending their time on now.
Where
Rossa
is the
Fanning
justice? Enoch Burke?
advising the courts.
Why is there no justice for Enoch Burke? Why is there no justice for Enoch Burke?
Sorry.
Why have the High Court judges
Justice for
abandoned
Enoch
the
Burke.
Constitution?
Justice for Enoch Burke, Judge.
Why have they abandoned the Constitution? Mr. Justice David Barniville.
We have a constitutional right to profess and
We have a
practice
constitutional
our religious
right.
belief in this country.
Absolutely disgraceful. Is Rossa gone? He ran out, did he? He's gone out the back. Rossa Fanning, Attorney General.
So
That's
this
who
was
we
the
are.
President of the High Court, Mr. Justice David Barniville, and Enoch Burke has sat before judge after judge of this court since August 2022. And it's an appalling travesty of justice that not one of those judges have acknowledged simply the truth of the matter and have determined that matter in accordance with the Constitution.
And the whole saga, I suppose, that Enoch Burke has a religious right
Yes.
to practice, to profess his religious belief. And we're dealing here with Enoch refusing to affirm transgender ideology.
yes.
And this is what Rossa Fanning is promoting. Transgender, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, LGBTQ plus ideology promoting. That's what he's a promoter of in this country.
Yes.
But our constitution demands that every citizen has a right to practice their
Article
religious
44
belief.
just says that every citizen is guaranteed the free profession and practice of religion and also freedom of conscience.
Yes.
And those are simply the rights that we're asking, and we've asked the courts for almost 3 years now to simply
Grant that.
to grant them
To uphold
to
that.
Enoch Burke.
The religious right. Enoch Burke will stand for that because we have a right to our religious beliefs.
Yes.
The people of this country do not want transgender ideology pushed down the necks of their children, which is what the Department of Education is doing. Strengthened, of course, by the government, by the Attorney General Rossa Fanning, a millionaire, on 3,000 to 4,000 a week, who's spending his time now advising the government, advising these, elite judges, Barniville, David Nolan, and I could mention 15 to 20 of them, and Moira Whelan, put in the back door by Leo Varadkar, an activist, an LGBTQ plus activist, promoting transgender ideology. But we will stand for our Christian beliefs. And the shame of all this, is the silence of the church. This would never happen tonight. But the church is silent. It's the arm of the government now. It's fighting with the courts. And I would say, people of Ireland, stand up for your religious beliefs. Stand up for your religious beliefs. Do not drag your children into schools where this is pushed down their necks. Write to your bishops, your archbishops, Eamon Martin. We've gone to the Church of Ireland again and again. We've always gone to Eamon Martin. Challenge these people who are betraying Christ and agreeing with a corrupt government, Rossa Fanning, a corrupt Attorney General who was put in there by Leo Varadkar and for a second term by Eamon Martin, who wants us all to accept and promote transgender ideology. This is something we won't do. We'll fight to the end. We have a right to our religious beliefs. And that's a disgrace that the Attorney General flees out of this building tonight, paid for by the taxes of this country. And Rossa Fanning is an absolute disgrace. We should be ashamed of ourselves, accepting a man like this, who has to run out of a building when a few normal people ask him a question, and him denying Enoch Burke his religious rights, his constitutional rights, into the courts, to Judge Nolan, discussing how best to sequester Enoch's assets, how to get him to pay the fines. The Board of Management talking of life imprisonment for Enoch Burke. We are a disgrace to accept what's happening in this country.